TD2 had a great opportunity to get agents back into the DZ. Swing and a miss. Another opportunity goes by the wayside. Hey yo! Welcome all to IG Games, the gamer show that brings you a variety of entertainment content bone here. Before I kick things off, I'd appreciate the love by sharing, hitting those icons that need the clicking. With that said, check out the social media where I post daily, keep in touch with the followers. Now let go. You remember the good old days back in TD1? Those div tech runs? Oh, what'd you need those for? Yep, that's right. The optimization station. And yet, with title update 12 and TD2, we get these materials for little projects and challenges here in the open world. Now the DZ is completely dead. I hear it's nothing but toxic. I ran a 30-minute session in yesterday just to check it out, and I guess it was the ODZ as well, but I guess everybody was farming DZ East where the chess pieces were. This was mass. I guess people didn't give a shit about the Hollow Man or for that grind to get that. But what I remember about TD1 was the DZ you had multiple incentives to go there. You had the DZ gameplay itself, the eerie feeling, that dark, wintry feeling. Now I know you can't do that with TD2 because you know it's set in DC and it's summertime. But that eerie feeling because you didn't know if an agent would go rogue on you, or if you're gonna get danked by a 4-man squad and you're there by yourself solo. But with TD1, we kind of wanted to go in, even if you didn't want to, you kind of had to go in, and especially if you wanted to optimize your builds. So you had TD1, you had the rogue agents, but you had a big ass map, and you had the div tech, you had PvP, you had all these accommodations in the DZ and TD1. TD2, I don't know, a handful, but the whole point is they swung and missed on this opportunity to bring back whatever they're going to call the div tech for TD2, because they always change their terminology between these two titles. That div tech were great times in the DZ when we would make those runs back in TD1. And the fact that it's out in the open world with TU12 coming out, I just wish they would have thought about a little bit more and brought some more livelihood to the DZs. I mean, there's 3 of them. If it's crazy in DZ South, just run your ass to DZ West and get some div tech. There's only 12 men in a server. Oh, sorry. No sexism here. There's only 12 agents in the DZ in a server. Although they're small, you can still maneuver and get your div tech runs in. And it would make it a little, you get that little goosebump, little anxiety building while you're in the DZ trying to get that run in. And guess what? If you die, you got all these checkpoints surrounding the whole fucking thing. You die in, like, say, the southwest region of DZ West. Just go to fucking checkpoint, whatever's across the fucking map, and grab you some div tech. I don't understand why they allow all this content to just go by the wayside. Not every, like, I don't know, maybe they're just strictly kind of PvE mentality right now, and they don't care about the DZ or conflict. It seems like that, and that's just a shame. And I know they lost Red Storm, I get that, but it's not hard to drop some virtual fucking div tech caches in the DZ area. I mean, hell, they did it already with TD1. Why do they keep getting, they take out working formulas from their previous title and try to keep changing shit with TD2? If it works, don't fix it. And having DivTech, or whatever they're going to call it for Title Update 12 and TD2, for the optimization station, whatever that material you need, could have easily been a part of DZ. You want servers full? Guess what? You would bring a shitload of agents. You'll have trouble keeping up with the servers, TD2. Fuck. I don't understand how come they don't keep... It's like they have a whole new team leading this. I don't know if they do, but it seems like it. There's just too much good shit, too much potential where they just miss out on these opportunities. And what they do? They did a shitload of upgrading to the summit. And then they used the div tech in the open world. Like I said, it's like PvE mentality. They forget completely that there is... it's not per se PvP. I mean, conflict, you can say that, but... with DZ, it's supposed to be that variety of shit. Not just 4-man groups going in and PvPing each other. Hell, you got landmarks out there. You got the fucking vendor in there. Have incentive to go to the DZ. Yeah, you'll die a couple of times. But fuck, does it not change up the routine? Playing Summit, playing a raid, playing open world. And I know they didn't touch on Operation Nightmare and hinting that it's at Kinley College. But where the fuck is the draw to the DZ? All I hear is it's dead. And yet, guess what? In the ODZ yesterday, we ran 30 minutes, ran like several extractions, did supply drops, all the shit. And we run into one other farmer. He was grinding. We saw him at an extraction. He gave us the emote. We're gentlemen-like. We let him be and do his thing. It was completely dead in that bitch. And I didn't believe that it would be dead like that. Because Anubis was telling me, man, DZ is done. That bitch is the Wild West. And I don't mean by fucking pew-pew shootouts at the fucking downtown area and everybody gathers around for the fucking shootout. I mean Old West as in fucking desert. It is. You can have that little tumbleweed fucking effect going going around in the DZ. Fucking Summit getting all the attention. Well, I guess DZ players, y'all's squeaky wheel just ain't getting the attention. And it's unfortunate. Y'all could had some, for y'all who like to troll and, you know, team up on the weak. Y'all would have had a great opportunity here. And as for us who mostly stick to the PvE, we would have got to change a pace. Fuck, how many times have we ran each mission? How much time have you already been in the summit? Don't you want to change something up in this game? Fuck. Well, that's it. It's disappointing. It's disappointing with these decisions they keep making. I mean, don't get me wrong. Title Update 12, they're making some great quality of life improvements. They're bringing in the optimization station. People are so and so iffy on that one. I personally agree with it. That way it just has those agents. Anyway, that's not the topic. The topic is where the fuck happened to the div tech in DZ. Just like TD1, it was smooth working over there. Hell, people had their DZ tech run routines. But it was just that one additional extra thing people had to grind out and not be the same old shit in open world or summit. Mostly summit now. Ah, fuck me. Proper outro still? Nope. Discord's getting crazy busy. I'm working on that right now. And getting out the podcast, which, by the way, that first premiere episode dropping Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. I can't do the math in my head, but it's November blank. 11th? I think so. November 11th. So be sure to go check that out. It's called Initializing Games Podcast. We have a first guest that is fucking, he knows the game in and out. It's gonna be interesting to deep dive and talk the shit, shoot the shit about the Division 2 or the division in general. But that's it, y'all. Enjoy y'all's weekend, and as always, I say peace.